let's go back to geometry. We're going to identify lines and planes. We'll be talking about parallel lines, skew lines, and parallel planes. In this picture right here of this cube that was sort of like a box, I've got them, each of the vertices labeled, and I'm asking you for a line parallel to line CD, but I only want the one that contains A. So always trace it with your pencil. CD is this yellow one, and everything on this problem is going to be based off of this yellow one. Lines parallel to line CD is going to be, that has an A in it, has to be this line AB. This line segment AB is all we see, but we do want to say line AB because we know it's the segment part of the line. So line AB. The other ones that are parallel are FG and EF, but they don't contain the A, and we want it to contain the A. So parallel, remember, means that they don't intersect. They're not in the same plane. They're the same distance apart. Now the word skew may be new to you. I want a line skew to CD that contains A, so I want something that's skew. Skew means that they're not parallel, they're not going to intersect, they're not even in the same plane. So if I'm saying, well, what is skew to CD that has an A in it? Well, if it's in a different plane, this AH is not parallel, it does not intersect, it's not in the same plane, so AH would be one of them, and go ahead and call it AH, line AH, not segment AH. And let's see, AG, he's not going to intersect, he's not parallel, he's not even in the same plane. So the other one would be line AG. Those would both be skew because they have A. Now there are other skew lines there, like BG would be skew. Let's see, EH would be skew, but they were specifically asking for which ones were skew that had an A in it. Now lines perpendicular to CD, perpendicular means it meets at a 90-degree angle that contains A. And we have these little red boxes showing perpendicular here. So if it's got an A in it and it's got to be perpendicular to CD, I see this line AD would be perpendicular with that little red box there. So line AD is perpendicular to CD, and then planes parallel to plane EFG. Tracing EFG, we're talking about the bottom of this box. So we want the parallel plane, which would be equal distance. That contains A, and the only thing parallel to this is this one up at the top, DCBA. There's 4 letters here. We just have to choose any 3 of the 4 letters. So I could say plane DCB. I could have called it plane ADC or plane ABC, just any 3 of those 4 letters representing that top.